Introduction. What if everything you've been taught about manifesting is wrong? What if the harder you hustle, the further your dreams slip away? It sounds crazy, but the truth is, quantum manifestation isn't about grinding harder or chasing endlessly. In fact, it's so simple that most people miss it entirely. The problem isn't what you want, it's how you're showing up energetically. When you're stuck in struggle, desperation, or overthinking, you're actually repelling what you desire. But when you unlock the secret of resonance and alignment, suddenly, manifestation flows effortlessly, almost like magic. This isn't wishful thinking or New Age fluff. It's a radical shift backed by quantum physics, ancient wisdom, and cutting-edge neuroscience. Imagine tuning your inner frequency to match your dream life, clearing old emotional blocks, and becoming the very gravity that pulls success, love, and abundance to you, without pushing or forcing. This video will dismantle the myths, reveal the science, and guide you through practical steps that make manifestation not just possible, but inevitable. So, if you're tired of chasing and ready to start remembering who you truly are, powerful creator connected to infinite potential, stick around. Because what you're about to learn will change everything you thought you knew about getting what you want. Quantum manifestation versus traditional action. When it comes to getting what we want, society constantly screams, take action, work, hard hustle. It's like sweat and struggle are the only currency for success. But does chasing your desires with relentless effort actually work? Quantum manifestation flips this idea on its head. Instead of pushing and forcing, it invites you to align your internal state with the reality you want to create. In other words, it's not how hard you chase, but how coherent your being is with your desired reality. This is an invitation to a smoother, yet more powerful journey, where doing makes room for simply being. Think about that time you tried hard for something, stressed and anxious, and yet nothing seemed to happen. That's because desperate effort creates a vibration of tension and lack that actually repels what you want. Joe Dispenza, a leading voice in quantum manifestation, says, "The mind creates the reality we experience. This means your outer world reflects your inner state. When your mind is tense and worried, the universe responds on the same frequency." Quantum manifestation teaches us that instead of acting from anxiety, we harmonize our inner world, creating fertile ground for desires to naturally unfold. The core difference lies there. Traditional action is movement and effort outward, a chase after something separate and distant. Quantum manifestation reminds us that the reality already exists as potential within the quantum field, a vast matrix of infinite possibilities. You don't have to chase, you align your energy to become the frequency of that reality. Shadow work and mirror work are essential tools here, letting you dive deep inside to clear the blocks that prevent this inner coherence, making manifestation lighter and more profound. You've probably heard like attracts like, a simple but powerful way to grasp this idea. When you're aligned with your desire, while not fighting it or chasing frantically, you emit a coherent frequency. This frequency connects with the quantum field, which automatically responds by materializing what matches your vibration. It's like the universe is a mirror, reflecting back what you show it. That's why shadow work and mirror work are indispensable, to ensure your alignment is authentic, not just a surface-level illusion. Here's a practical example: someone wanting financial abundance. Traditional methods might involve working overtime, stressing, and hustling for extra income. Quantum manifestation asks this person to sit quietly, feel abundant already, even if their bank account says otherwise. They do shadow work to uncover limiting beliefs about money, and mirror work to see themselves as prosperous and deserving. This internal shift begins to resonate in the quantum field, and opportunities arise, sometimes unexpectedly, but always aligned with the new vibration. So, the secret isn't in how much physical effort you put in, but in the quality of your internal coherence. It's a shift from frantic movement to a dance in sync with the universe. It's not about passivity or waiting for miracles, but about consciously owning your inner power to co-create. When your emotional, mental, and energetic states align with your desire, manifestation stops being a struggle and becomes a natural, almost magical experience. And that's where resonance, the next step, takes over. Resonance over effort. One of the most eye-opening shifts quantum manifestation invites us to make is moving from pushing and forcing to simply tuning in. The quantum field, that vast matrix of infinite possibilities, doesn't respond to how hard you push. It responds to the vibration you emit. It's like trying to start a conversation. No matter how loudly you shout, if your energy is off, no one truly hears you. Manifestation works because you become the energy you want to attract, not because you beg or chase it relentlessly. Think about a radio dial. When you twist it to just the right frequency, the music flows effortlessly and clearly. But if you're off by even a little, all you get is static. This is resonance in action. When your inner state resonates with the life you want, manifestation happens naturally, without struggle or desperation. It's a subtle but powerful shift from effort to flow, where your energy magnetizes your desires, rather than repelling them through tension or resistance. The scientific experiments that delve into resonance are fascinating. Take the famous Schumann resonance, Earth's electromagnetic frequency, which shows how living beings, including humans, are constantly syncing with environmental vibrations. Similarly, your personal resonance shapes your interaction with the quantum field. When you vibrate in harmony with your dreams, the universe tunes in and begins to align circumstances and people to support you. Practically, you can start cultivating resonance through emotional alignment. For example, instead of stressing over bills or deadlines, try to embody feelings of peace, abundance, or gratitude, even if the external situation hasn't changed yet. This doesn't mean ignoring reality, but rather choosing your inner frequency intentionally. A simple affirmation like, "I am open to receiving good things now," spoken with genuine feeling, can shift your vibrational signal in the field. Mapniyi. Successful manifestors share stories about how letting go of the need to control and pushing too hard transformed their experiences. Esther Hicks reminds us, "The law of attraction brings you what you are, not what you want." This means if your energy is frantic or resistant, that's exactly what shows up. But if you tune into calm, confident resonance, the quantum field responds with effortless manifestation. In essence, resonance is the secret source of manifestation. It's the frequency you live in that magnetizes your desires. The more you practice this internal tuning, the less you'll feel the need to hustle or grind. Instead, you'll become a vibrational match to your dreams, and the universe will respond with synchronicities, opportunities, and effortless flow. And as you begin to master this, you'll see how observation and expectancy play a role in collapsing possibilities into reality. Quantum manifestation versus traditional action. When it comes to getting what we want, society constantly screams, "Take action, work hard, hustle." It's like sweat and struggle are the only currency for success. But does chasing your desires with relentless effort actually work? Quantum manifestation flips this idea on its head. Instead of pushing and forcing, it invites you to align your internal state with the reality you want to create. In other words, it's not how hard you chase, but how coherent your being is with your desired reality. This is an invitation to a smoother, yet more powerful journey, where doing makes room for simply being. Think about that time you tried hard for something, stressed and anxious, and yet nothing seemed to happen. That's because desperate effort creates a vibration of tension and lack that actually repels what you want. Joe Dispenza, a leading voice in quantum manifestation, says, "The mind creates the reality we experience. This means your outer world reflects your inner state. When your mind is tense and worried, the universe responds on the same frequency." Quantum manifestation teaches us that instead of acting from anxiety, we harmonize our inner world, creating fertile ground for desires to naturally unfold. The core difference lies there. Traditional action is movement and effort outward, a chase after something separate and distant. Quantum manifestation reminds us that the reality already exists as potential within the quantum field, a vast matrix of infinite possibilities. You don't have to chase, you align your energy to become the frequency of that reality. Shadow work and mirror work are essential tools here, letting you dive deep inside to clear the blocks that prevent this inner coherence, making manifestation lighter and more profound. You've probably heard like attracts like, a simple but powerful way to grasp this idea. When you're aligned with your desire, while not fighting it or chasing frantically, you emit a coherent frequency. This frequency connects with the quantum field, which automatically responds by materializing what matches your vibration. It's like the universe is a mirror, reflecting back what you show it. That's why shadow work and mirror work are indispensable, to ensure your alignment is authentic, not just a surface-level illusion. Here's a practical example. Someone wanting financial abundance. Traditional methods might involve working overtime, stressing, and hustling for extra income. Quantum manifestation asks this person to sit quietly, feel abundant already, even if their bank account says otherwise. They do shadow work to uncover limiting beliefs about money, and mirror work to see themselves as prosperous and deserving. This internal shift begins to resonate in the quantum field, and opportunities arise. Sometimes unexpectedly, but always aligned with the new vibration. So, the secret isn't in how much physical effort you put in, but in the quality of your internal coherence. It's a shift from frantic movement to a dance in sync with the universe. It's not about passivity or waiting for miracles, but about consciously owning your inner power to co-create. When your emotional, mental, and energetic states align with your desire, manifestation stops being a struggle and becomes a natural, almost magical experience. And that's where resonance, the next step, takes over. Resonance over effort. One of the most eye-opening shifts quantum manifestation invites us to make is moving from pushing and forcing to simply tuning in. The quantum field, that vast matrix of infinite possibilities, doesn't respond to how hard you push. It responds to the vibration you emit. It's like trying to start a conversation. No matter how loudly you shout, if your energy is off, no one truly hears you. Manifestation works because you become the energy you want to attract, not because you beg or chase it relentlessly. Think about a radio dial. When you twist it to just the right frequency, the music flows effortlessly and clearly. But if you're off by even a little, all you get is static. This is resonance in action. When your inner state resonates with the life you want, manifestation happens naturally, without struggle or desperation. It's a subtle but powerful shift from effort to flow, where your energy magnetizes your desires rather than repelling them through tension or resistance. The scientific experiments that delve into resonance are fascinating. Take the famous Schumann resonance, Earth's electromagnetic frequency, which shows how living beings, including humans, are constantly syncing with environmental vibrations. Similarly, your personal resonance shapes your interaction with the quantum field. When you vibrate in harmony with your dreams, the universe tunes in and begins to align circumstances and people to support you. Practically, you can start cultivating resonance through emotional alignment. For example, instead of stressing over bills or deadlines, try to embody feelings of peace, abundance, or gratitude, even if the external situation hasn't changed yet. This doesn't mean ignoring reality, but rather choosing your inner frequency intentionally. A simple affirmation like, "I am open to receiving good things now," spoken with genuine feeling, can shift your vibrational signal in the field. Many successful manifestors share stories about how letting go of the need to control and pushing too hard transformed their experiences. Esther Hicks reminds us, "The law of attraction brings you what you are, not what you want." This means if your energy is frantic or resistant, that's exactly what shows up. But if you tune into calm, confident resonance, the quantum field responds with effortless manifestation. In essence, resonance is the secret source of manifestation. It's the frequency you live in that magnetizes your desires. The more you practice this internal tuning, the less you'll feel the need to hustle or grind. Instead, you'll become a vibrational match to your dreams, and the universe will respond with synchronicities, opportunities, and effortless flow. And as you begin to master this, you'll see how observation and expectancy play a role in collapsing possibilities into reality. Observation and expectancy. Quantum mechanics reveals a profound truth. The observer influences the outcome. The Escape famous observer effect shows that the act of observation itself collapses infinite possibilities into one reality. This principle holds a powerful lesson for manifestation. When you observe your desires with trust and expectancy, confident that they are already on their way, you shape the very fabric of your reality. Fear, doubt, and desperation, on the other hand, keep your desires suspended as mere possibilities, never fully materializing. This concept is much deeper than wishful thinking. It requires embodying the feeling of certainty, the knowing that what you desire is already yours. Imagine watching a plant grow. If you water it with attention and care, it thrives. Similarly, your focused, expectant energy waters the seeds of manifestation in the quantum field, collapsing them into physical form. Eckhart Tolle's words ring true here. The true freedom is being present, because presence sharpens your observation and aligns your energy. The subtlety of this process can be overlooked easily. It's not about obsessively checking or doubting your manifestations, which actually fractures your energy. Instead, it's about steady, calm expectancy, a quiet confidence. One practical tool is meditation combined with visualization, where you mentally see your desire fulfilled, feel the emotions deeply, and hold that state without forcing. This shifts your frequency and primes the quantum field to respond. Science backs this up. The famous double-slit experiment in quantum physics shows how particles behave differently when observed. In human terms, your observation is your focused consciousness and emotional state. When you watch your dreams with positive expectancy, you effectively choose that reality from infinite options. Conversely, a distracted or fearful mind leaves your desires in superposition, floating without resolution. A real-life example is the story of Bob Proctor, a well-known teacher of the law of attraction, who attributes much of his success to unwavering expectancy. He emphasizes that faith in the unseen and patience are critical. When you expect the universe to deliver, it begins to align people, resources, and events to make that happen, often in ways you never anticipated. So the way you observe your desires shapes the outcome profoundly. This awareness opens the door to tuning your frequency, the next vital step, where you consciously align your vibration with your dreams to invite their arrival with grace and ease. Tuning your frequency. Manifestation is like tuning a radio to the perfect frequency so the music plays clear and uninterrupted. Similarly, your vibrational frequency must match the reality you wish to experience. If you're vibrating off frequency, caught in worry, frustration, or disbelief, your desired life seems distant or impossible. But by intentionally shifting your internal state to align with your dreams, you open the channel for those possibilities to flow in. This tuning isn't about pretending or forcing positivity, but about genuine alignment with the emotions and beliefs of your future self. Mirror work is a powerful practice here, standing before your reflection, affirming your worthiness, and abundance, facing fears or shadows you usually avoid, and welcoming your full self. This deep internal tuning clears discord and amplifies resonance with your desired reality. A practical approach to tuning frequency involves daily practices, like quantum meditation or breath work, which help you access a state of calm coherence. For example, Joe Dispenza recommends living from the end, where you mentally and emotionally inhabit the state of having already manifested your desire. This rewires your neural pathways and shifts your energetic signature, essentially broadcasting the signal that attracts your goals. Many have testified that, after tuning their frequency in this way, they noticed coincidences or synchronicities increasing in their lives, unexpected calls, opportunities, or solutions that seemed to come from nowhere. This is the universe responding to a clear, coherent frequency. Abraham Hicks says, "When you're aligned with your higher self, everything flows," underscoring how alignment unlocks effortless manifestation. It's important to remember that tuning frequency is a continuous process. Life will always throw distractions or doubts your way, but coming back to your aligned state again and again is the key. Think of it as adjusting a dial constantly, to keep the signal strong, not a one-time fix. This ongoing tuning paves the way for the science and ancient wisdom that supports manifestation principles, reminding us how deeply connected our mental, emotional and spiritual states are with the quantum reality we co-create. Science and ancient wisdom. The harmony between modern science and ancient spiritual teachings is astonishing when it comes to manifestation. Thought leaders like Neville Goddard, Joe Dispenza, and Abraham Hicks have bridged these worlds, revealing how coherent brain-heart, states, emotional embodiment, and living from the end all resonate with quantum manifestation. Their teachings validate that manifestation is not fantasy, but a measurable, energetic process. Neville Goddard's core message, "Assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled," aligns perfectly with the idea that embodying the end result activates neural pathways and rewires your brain toward your desire. Joe Dispenza expands this, showing through brain scans how meditation and focused intention produce new brain connections, releasing chemicals that support new habits and states of being. Meanwhile, Abraham Hicks brings clarity to the vibrational mechanics, explaining that emotions are the language of your energy field. When your heart and mind are coherent and tuned to joy, love, or abundance, you attract corresponding experiences. This ancient wisdom reminds us that manifestation isn't about forcing outcomes, but about becoming a vibrational match to what we want. These teachings also emphasize the role of shadow work and mirror work. Many ancient traditions knew that true transformation requires confronting inner shadows, healing wounds, and embracing all parts of ourselves. Only then can the vibrational alignment be authentic, not superficial. This combination of inner work and quantum science makes manifestation not just possible, but inevitable. Scientific experiments with neuroplasticity and epigenetics prove that we can literally reprogram our brains and DNA expression through focused intention and emotional states. This means the age-old spiritual practices of visualization and heartfelt prayer have a strong basis in modern biology and physics. When you realize this integration, that your mind and heart are instruments tuning into a quantum field of infinite possibilities, manifestation becomes not just a tool, but a lifestyle grounded in profound understanding. It prepares you for embracing simplicity over ego struggle in the manifestation journey. Simplicity and ego resistance. One of the biggest barriers to manifestation is our ego's love affair with struggle and hustle. The ego equates effort and pain with worthiness. If I don't work hard, I don't deserve it. But quantum manifestation invites a radical simplicity. The less you chase, the more you allow. The less you resist, the more you attract. This runs counter to everything we've been taught, and that clash can create inner resistance. This resistance often masquerades as "I'm not doing enough" or "I have to prove myself," but ironically, pushing harder just deepens the blocks. Shadow work can uncover these ego stories, revealing how the belief in struggle as a badge of honor sabotages our ability to manifest. Mirror work helps to gently dismantle these beliefs by reflecting back unconditional self-acceptance. True manifestation is paradoxically effortless. It flows from a place of alignment, not grind. Imagine floating down a river instead of paddling upstream. The destination arrives sooner, with less energy spent. This simplicity is not laziness, but mastery. Mastering the art of surrender and trust. In practice, this means focusing on your state of being rather than outcomes. Instead of obsessing over how and when, you cultivate presence and openness. Affirmations like, "I release the need to force things," or "I welcome ease and flow," can help dissolve ego, resistance, and invite grace. Joe Dispenza reminds us that the space between thoughts is where the magic happens. Embracing simplicity means giving yourself permission to rest in that space, to become rather than do. This subtle shift makes the invisible work of manifestation powerful and sustainable. As you let go of ego-driven struggle, you naturally embody abundance, not pretending but living it authentically. The next crucial step in this journey, embodying abundance, not pretending. Manifestation is often misunderstood as repeating surface-level affirmations or forcing positivity, But true manifestation requires deep alignment of your emotional and mental states with your desired reality. It's not about pretending to be abundant or happy when inside you feel scarcity or fear. It's about authentically embodying abundance, freedom, or love at your core. Shadow work helps reveal the hidden blocks, the stories of lack or unworthiness we carry unconsciously. Mirror work gives you the space to face those shadows, acknowledge them, and shift your self-perception. This process is essential because the quantum field doesn't respond to surface-level fake it till you make it, but to genuine energetic coherence. For example, simply repeating "I am abundant" won't shift your reality if internally you believe money is hard to come by. Instead, manifestation requires feeling the gratitude and security that comes from abundance, even before it shows up externally. Practices like journaling your blessings or meditating on feelings of fullness help you embody this state deeply. Esther Hicks famously said, "The law of attraction brings you what you are, not what you want." This highlights the necessity of transforming your inner vibration to match your desires authentically. Pretending can create cognitive dissonance, while embodying creates magnetic coherence. A powerful technique is to visualize and feel your desired life in vivid sensory detail, the smells, sounds, emotions, as if you already live it. This emotional embodiment rewires your brain and shifts your chemistry, reinforcing your new reality in the quantum field. This authentic embodiment is the foundation for neuroplasticity and manifestation, where mental rehearsal and emotional engagement physically transform your brain to welcome your future reality. Neuroplasticity and manifestation. Modern neuroscience shows us that our brains are incredibly adaptable, a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity. This means that through mental rehearsal and emotional engagement, we can rewire neural pathways to embody future realities, effectively training our bodies and minds to accept what we want as present fact. Imagine practicing a new skill. The repeated mental focus strengthens neural connections, making the action easier and more natural. Similarly, when you vividly imagine and emotionally feel your desired life, you're physically creating new brain circuits that align with that reality. Joe Dispenza's research reveals that this rewiring releases chemicals like dopamine and serotonin that reinforce positive states. This process isn't about fantasy or escapism. It's about intentional practice, visualizing with detail, engaging your senses, and embodying the feelings of success, love, or abundance. Over time, your body's biology adjusts, making your desired state familiar and natural before it even physically manifests. A practical method is mental rehearsal, used by athletes and performers to improve skills. You can use the same technique for manifestation. Daily sit quietly and see yourself living your goal, feeling the emotions fully, hearing the sounds, sensing the environment. This primes your nervous system to accept this new reality as normal. This scientific insight also highlights the importance of emotional coherence. It's not enough to think positively. You must feel it. Oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone, and other neurochemicals produced during positive emotional states amplify your manifesting power. By retraining your brain and body in this way, you bridge the gap between your current and future self, making manifestation not just a hope, but a biologically supported process of transformation, living as the version you want to be. At the heart of manifestation lies a beautiful truth. You meet your desired reality by becoming the version of yourself who already lives it. This isn't about future fantasies or distant dreams. It's about present resonance. When you embody the qualities, emotions, and beliefs of your future self today, you step into a powerful magnetic field that draws that reality toward you. This concept is beautifully illustrated by mirror work, standing face to face with yourself, speaking words of love, confidence, and possibility. It's about building an intimate relationship with who you are becoming, bridging the gap between now and then. This daily practice solidifies your identity as the person aligned with your goals. A compelling story comes from a spiritual awakening experience shared by Deepak Chopra. who explains that true transformation occurs when you recognize yourself beyond your current circumstances. The shift from "I want" to "I am" changes everything. When you live as your future self, the universe has no choice but to respond. Practically, you can start by adopting small habits and mindsets of that future you. If your goal is health, eat and move as that version would. If your goal is creativity, dedicate time to flow and inspiration like your future self. These aligned actions become energetic anchors that strengthen your resonance. This approach also aligns with Eckhart Tolle's teaching that the present moment is the doorway to all possibilities. Living as your desired version means fully inhabiting now with the energy of your dream fulfilled, collapsing the illusion of time and separation. In doing so, you don't chase a distant future. You embody your dreams now, creating a seamless flow from intention to reality. This embodiment sets the stage for coherence and chemical shifts that intensify your attraction power. Coherence, chemicals, and attraction. Emotional coherence is the state where your brain and heart rhythms align, producing a harmonious internal environment. This coherence triggers the release of neurochemicals like dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin, which elevate mood and change your physiological state, making you a potent attractor of your desired reality. Studies at the HeartMath Institute show that heart-brain coherence enhances intuition, reduces stress, and strengthens your electromagnetic field. When you maintain this state, your body broadcasts a powerful signal into the quantum field, magnetizing opportunities and synchronicities. Manifestation isn't just mental, it's deeply biochemical. The chemistry of emotions explains why feeling good is so critical. Negative states flood your body with cortisol, which tightens and restricts your energy, while positive emotions open and expand your energetic field, making attraction effortless. For instance, when you genuinely feel gratitude, your brain releases serotonin, which calms and uplifts you. This shifts your energy to a place where the universe can respond positively. Simple daily practices like gratitude journaling or mindful breathing can help cultivate this coherence. Incorporating mirror work to affirm positive emotions and shadow work to release discord, you can increase your emotional coherence over time. This builds a strong internal foundation for manifestation that science now validates. So, attraction isn't just metaphysical fluff. It's a science-backed process where your emotional chemistry creates the magnetic force drawing your desires closer every day. Inner world reflects outer world. You've probably noticed the saying, "Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world." This is no mere cliché, but a foundational principle of quantum manifestation. Your consistent emotional and mental states generate an energetic signature that pulls experiences into your life that mirror that vibration. Shadow work is crucial because it helps identify unconscious patterns or limiting beliefs that create unwanted external circumstances. Mirror work allows you to hold these reflections gently, without judgment, so you can choose new thoughts and feelings that realign your outer reality. Think of your inner world as the blueprint for a building. If the blueprint is flawed, the building won't stand strong. Similarly, if your internal dialogue is filled with fear or scarcity, your external reality manifests these themes. But by consistently cultivating positive, abundant, and loving inner states, you create a new blueprint that reconstructs your outer experience. An everyday example is relationships. If you harbor resentment or low self-worth, you often attract people who mirror those feelings. When you do the internal work to heal and uplift yourself, your relationships naturally shift to reflect that transformation. This mirroring principle invites deep responsibility and empowerment. Instead of blaming outside circumstances, you turn inward, knowing that by changing your inner state, you change your external world. This cyclical dance between inside and outside is the essence of living quantum manifestation fully. As you practice this, the need for consistency and returning to alignment becomes clear, the next vital piece in the manifestation puzzle. Consistency and return to alignment. Manifestation isn't about a one-time aha moment. It's a continual process of returning to your aligned energetic state again and again. Life throws distractions, doubts, and emotional waves that can knock you off course. What matters most is your devotion to coherence, not perfection. Think of it like tuning a guitar. After every session, you might need to retune to keep the sound pure. Similarly, your energetic alignment requires regular attention. When you return to feeling centered, calm, and resonant with your desires, you reinforce the signal you send to the quantum field. Practical tools include daily meditation, affirmations, mirror work, and grounding exercises that help you reconnect with your core state. Even if you falter or feel resistance, gentle redirection back to alignment is key. This persistence creates a magnetic field that grows stronger over time. Science shows that habits form through repetition, and similarly, energetic alignment becomes easier with consistent practice. Joe Dispenza calls this breaking the habit of being yourself, where each return to coherence rewires your brain and nervous system. The subtlety here is that you don't need perfect effort. Manifestation is not about pushing harder, but about persistent, loving attention to your vibration. This consistency builds trust in the process and opens you up to synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that signal you're on the right path. Which leads us to the magic of synchronicity and the magnetic field that manifests when you're truly aligned. Synchronicity and magnetic field. When you align deeply with your desires, reality begins to respond with synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that feel like the universe is nudging you forward. These moments aren't random, but signs of your magnetic field drawing experiences and people that support your manifestation. Synchronicity acts like a cosmic confirmation, showing you that your frequency is on point. It might be a chance meeting, a sudden insight, or an unexpected opportunity that seems tailor-made for your journey. Paying attention to these signals strengthens your trust and momentum. Abraham Hicks teaches that these intuitive nudges are the universe's way of guiding you. When you're tuned in, you notice the flow and can make inspired choices that accelerate manifestation. It's like riding a wave that effortlessly carries you to your desired shore. Science is catching up here too. Researchers studying quantum entanglement hint at how connected everything is, which explains why seemingly unrelated events can align perfectly for you when your energy matches your goals. In practical terms, cultivating awareness of synchronicities means journaling them, staying open, and following intuitive impulses. This deepens your engagement with the quantum field and amplifies your magnetic power. As you embody this magnetic presence, you start to realize you're not just attracting reality, you are becoming the gravity that pulls it in, becoming the gravity. The ultimate evolution in manifestation is shifting from passively attracting reality to actively becoming the gravitational force that pulls it toward you. Instead of hoping or asking, you embody so fully the reality you desire that it naturally flows in your direction. This means integrating every part of your being, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual, to resonate as one with your dreams. When you become this force, manifestation is less about external conditions and more about your inner state commanding your reality. Mirror work helps here by reinforcing your new identity daily, while shadow work clears residual resistance. Together, they help you step fully into your power, becoming the epicenter of your personal universe. Think about the sun. It doesn't chase planets, its gravity holds them in orbit. Similarly, when you become the gravity, your life orbits around your aligned state, and everything you desire gravitates toward you. This embodiment is deeply empowering, but also demands responsibility. You own your creative power fully, knowing that your state shapes your world moment by moment. This leads naturally to the importance of focused awareness, collapsing potential, realities through intention. Superposition and focused awareness. Quantum physics tells us that all potential realities exist simultaneously in a state called superposition. Your focused, emotionally charged awareness collapses these infinite possibilities into one chosen reality. Manifestation is essentially the art of choosing through presence and intention. Focused awareness means directing your attention with clarity and emotion toward your desired outcome. This isn't mere daydreaming. It's an active, conscious act that shapes the quantum field. The energy behind your focus determines which potential becomes actual. Eckhart Tolle's teaching, "Presence is the doorway to all possibilities," captures this beautifully. By anchoring yourself in the present moment, fully aware and emotionally connected, you collapse the wave function of endless options into your chosen path. This explains why distractions and scattered focus can stall manifestation. Your energy becomes diffused, keeping possibilities in flux. But when you cultivate deep focus and emotional engagement, you powerfully select your reality. Meditation and visualization are key tools for training this focused awareness. Over time, you develop the skill to hold your intentions steady amid life's noise. This unity of mind and heart sets the stage for the next powerful phase: unified brain-heart coherence. Unified brain-heart coherence. Mental and emotional unity is critical to amplifying your manifestation signal. When your brain and heart rhythms synchronize, they create a coherent energetic field that communicates clearly with the quantum field. Research shows that heart coherence reduces chaotic brain activity, enhances intuition, and boosts your electromagnetic field. This unity clears mixed messages that otherwise dilute your manifesting power. Practices such as HeartMath techniques, mindful breathing, and focused gratitude cultivate this brain-heart coherence. When you align what you think with what you feel, you become a powerhouse of creation. Imagine trying to send a message with static interference. The meaning gets lost. But when brain and heart are coherent, your energetic message is clear, strong, and irresistibly magnetic. This coherence strengthens your emotional chemistry, making the next step, harnessing the chemistry of emotions, even more effective. Chemistry of emotions. Your internal emotional chemistry plays a pivotal role in manifestation. Producing positive emotions from within, without relying on external validation, increases your creative power and shifts your reality. Neurochemicals like dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin aren't just feel-good hormones. They are biological keys that open doors in your energy field. When you cultivate joy, love, and gratitude internally, you literally change your body and brain to support manifestation. This self-generated positivity is crucial because waiting for external circumstances to feel good creates dependence and blocks your power. Instead, cultivating emotions consciously through meditation, affirmations, or joyful movement puts you in the driver's seat. Mirror work can help you access deep wells of love and acceptance, which releases these beneficial chemicals naturally. Shadow work supports releasing emotional toxins that inhibit your chemistry. Science confirms that your emotional state directly impacts your immune system, brain function, and overall vitality, all of which affect your ability to manifest health, wealth, and happiness. Mastering the chemistry of emotions empowers you to shape your reality moment by moment. Shaping reality moment by moment. Every thought, feeling, and choice you make is a brushstroke painting your future reality. Manifestation isn't a one-time event, but a continuous dance of alignment and creation. Each moment offers a new opportunity to steer your life toward your dreams. This understanding invites mindfulness and presence in daily living. When you catch negative thoughts or emotional dips, you can choose to shift your state, returning to alignment. This steady return is where true power lies. Neuroscience backs this up. With practice, you can train your brain to default to positive, aligned states, making manifestation more effortless. It's the small daily habits, meditation, visualization, self-love, that cumulatively transform your world. Her famous case is Oprah Winfrey's consistent practice of gratitude and intention setting, which she credits for her success and flow of opportunities. The moment-by-moment shaping of reality connects seamlessly with avoiding the checking seed trap, a common pitfall that breaks manifestation momentum. Avoiding the checking seed trap. One of the sneakiest manifestation pitfalls is what's called the checking seed trap. Constantly doubting, checking, or second-guessing if your desire is coming. This behavior fractures your energy and breaks the flow of manifestation. Quantum manifestation teaches that once you plant the energetic seed through aligned thought and feeling, your job is to trust and feel as if your desire is already real. Obsessively checking for results sends mixed signals to the quantum field. keeping your manifestations in limbo. This is where patience and faith become active practices. Instead of scanning for proof or stressing over timing, you cultivate a feeling of "it is done" internally. Daily mirror work and affirmations like "I release all doubt and welcome my desires now" help anchor this trust. Real-life manifestors share stories of breakthroughs after letting go of the checking habit, allowing manifestations to flow without resistance. It's a beautiful paradox. Surrendering control increases your power. Avoiding this trap means stepping fully into energetic authorship, the next evolution in manifestation practice. Energetic authorship versus wishful thinking. Manifestation is energetic authorship, consciously creating your reality by embodying certainty and coherence. It's not about hoping or blindly thinking positively without genuine feeling. Wishful thinking is passive, while energetic authorship is active and deliberate. This means taking full responsibility for your energy and state, shaping your vibration with intention and emotion. It's writing your story with awareness, not leaving it to chance or wishful hopes. Shadow work reveals the blocks and unconscious scripts that sabotage energetic authorship. Mirror work nurtures conscious presence and ownership. Together, they empower you to be the author of your life, not a passive reader. Affirmations like, "I am the creator of my reality," or "My energy shapes my world," can reinforce this mindset. But they must be felt deeply to have power. Authors like Joe Dispenza highlight that aligning thought and emotion with intention produces the electromagnetic signature necessary for quantum creation. Without feeling, positive thinking lacks the charge to manifest. Energetic authorship leads to a life lived in sync and the fascinating experience of time collapse. Living in sync and time collapse. When you're fully aligned and coherent, time itself seems to bend. Manifestation flows effortlessly, and moments of time collapse occur, where past, present, and future merge in a seamless experience of now. This phenomenon is documented in advanced meditation and flow states. Manifestors often describe moments when their desires arrive faster than expected, or when they intuitively know the perfect timing, as if time has accelerated or paused. Living in sync means being so present and vibrationally aligned that the universe responds with immediate and graceful manifestations. This deep connection transcends linear time and taps into the quantum reality where all moments coexist. This state supports calm confidence and reduces anxiety about the when and how, enhancing your energetic authorship and trust in the process. It also reveals the power of community activation in amplifying manifestation energy. Activation through community. Collective coherence is a potent amplifier of individual manifestation power. When groups align energetically with shared intentions, the quantum field responds exponentially stronger. This is why communities focused on manifestation, spiritual growth, or healing often experience rapid and profound transformations. Shared affirmations, rituals, and even simple acts like typing 777 together create energetic waves that ripple through the collective field. Science backs this up with studies on group meditation and prayer, showing measurable effects on health, environment, and social dynamics. The energy of a united group resonates far beyond individual capacity. If you're serious about manifestation, engaging with a community that supports your vibration can be transformative. It's not about dependency, but about synergy, combining individual energies to create a powerful, coherent field. This collective activation invites you to stop chasing and start remembering. The final key to living your quantum manifestation fully. Stop chasing, start remembering. Here's the ultimate truth. The version of you who lives your desired reality already exists. It's not something you have to chase or create from scratch. Manifestation is about tuning into that frequency and living from it now. This shift from doing to remembering is profound. It's a return to your authentic self, stripped of limiting beliefs and resistance. Shadow work and mirror work help clear the fog so you can recall who you truly are. A powerful co-creator connected to infinite possibility. When you stop chasing, you open space for effortless flow. The universe no longer feels like an obstacle, but a partner responding to your energetic truth. This remembrance anchors you in the present, collapsing time and merging your inner and outer worlds. It's the living embodiment of quantum manifestation, shadow work, and mirror work, a continuous, joyful dance of creation. And so the journey unfolds, inviting you deeper into resonance, coherence, and limitless potential. Conclusion: manifesting the life you desire isn't about waiting for the perfect moment or forcing outcomes through sheer willpower. It's about embodying the truth that your inner world is the blueprint for your outer reality. When you align your thoughts, emotions, and energy with the reality you want to live, manifestation becomes less of a struggle and more of a natural flow. Imagine waking up every day feeling already abundant, already successful, already loved, because you are that version of yourself now. So I challenge you, what small step can you take today to tune your frequency and step into your power? How will you begin to treat your inner world as the sacred space that shapes your entire life? The path to manifestation starts from within, and the key is consistency, presence, and authentic alignment. If you found value in this journey, don't forget to subscribe and activate notifications so you never miss a moment of insight and empowerment. Share your thoughts below. What's one breakthrough you've had or hope to have in your manifestation practice? Let's create a community of creators who remember their true power together.